Howdy y'all, my name is ChucklesTC and welcome back to my World of Outlaws 23 career mode, where today we're going to be starting our regional competition, but first we're going to load into the local midgets. And since last episode, I bought level 3 on tires and have upgraded them twice. We're going to go here, hire a driver to race for us. And we're going to hire Bendy Brock for our first race with a hired driver. Finished 23rd, didn't get sponsored. We lost money. Or I think that's what we paid her. I mean, she didn't damage the car or anything. But 23rd is not good enough. Next race, she's going to be, or someone's going to be headed to Kokomo. We have a new sponsor agent available. Let's go and repair our car. And we should be able to max out our tires now. Okay. Now we're going to hop into our first ever regional race, which is going to be at Fairbury Speedway. It's a long schedule, 26 races. So while we load in, I'll cut away from you guys and I'll cut back once we're there. Okay, load in here at Fairbury. Let's go ahead and hop into practice where our goal time is at 12.061. And I am expecting some setbacks here, but not too many. Expecting us to hopefully hit the ground running. Oh, okay, we're going to wreck in our first lap of practice. Well, we don't pick up too much damage. We keep it to the right side and mostly rear quarter panel, but we beat our goal time right away. We're definitely going to be expecting some struggle here. More than normal. I mean, that isn't even our best lap that we ran here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split money in between street stock and the midgets. So I do an upgrade of street stock and then an upgrade on midgets. We're going to look at street stock and my midget upgrades and make sure they're all on the same level before we upgrade any more midget, because I know street stock is probably going to be behind. And then don't forget, at the end of this season, we're going to be introducing a new series, or a new category of car in that first season of it, unless, I guess it just depends on what we do, is going to be local. And the local races, we're going to still compete in the showcases. Those are going to be, the race distances are likely going to be shortened down. So every third episode is going to be a showcase there. So, you know. Want to not have that the whole time. Okay, we're going to wreck here. And we're just going to finish up this lap of practice before we call it a day. We beat our goal time every lap that we cross. I mean, that's pretty good. And we'll advance to the next session. Our goal position is 34th on the day. 12.104 is our goal qualifying position. We should be able to beat that. I'm expecting us to make it into the A main today in our first regional race in the midgets. Especially at Fairbury, where we've been pretty decent. These tires on the inside can be deadly. But I'm doing a good job of staying kind of away from them, as the banking on the inside is making it a bit difficult, and we instantly beat our goal there. We'll see if we can improve on lap 2. We don't quite dip down near as far as I want to, and we do. We qualify P25 with an 11.554. Advancing to Heat 1 starting in 7th. Let's see if we have any familiar names in the field. Ruschenberg is a name that we've seen. No familiar names, or really familiar names. So we'll hop into Heat 1. Starting in 7th. Remember, the top 5 make the A main. So we're just looking to have a clean heat race and go ahead and make the A main right away. Never mind, we're going to ramp up here and drop down to 10th before the caution will fly. That's fine. We minimize our damage with that. We're going to see how much it is. I was not expecting to do that, though, on my first lap of racing. Okay, I picked up a decent chunk of damage. 19% aero. And all that front end damage dropped my radiator down to 92%. And we're going to wreck again. Drop another 2%. And drop into the rear of the field, which is awful because that means we're going to be starting near the back in the B main. We might be able to overtake Edwards before it's all said and done. So we're having a crazy run on him here. That's going to move us up one more spot in the B main. It's going to be difficult to make the show after that. As we're coming through the final corner, we're going to finish P9 in our first heat. We showed a lot more speed, or possibility of a lot more speed before we wrecked. We're going to be starting 13th in the B main. The top 5 cars will advance. And what, there's 20 cars in this field? Yeah. 10 lap race here. So I mean, if race distances are going to stay the same when we move up, we might just keep showcases the same length, or maybe drop them down one level. Diving on the inside of Fisher here, move up into 4th. Oh, they're going to be able to fight back, and we're ramping up. Wheeling it around the outside. We get hit into the outside wall now. And we're in 6th when the caution flies. We were popping a wheelie there for like a full lap. And now let's see what we can do here on the restart. Restarting from P6. We moved up 7 positions from the start in 5 laps. Oh, now we'll spin Carter. Wash out into the outside wall again. And we're going to be P5 on the restart. With rough contact there. Just need to race clean. And we're back green. In a couple episodes, we'll have a chance to pick up a new sponsor. And we did dump a car. We moved up to P3. And somehow we're not at a green-white checkered yet. I think it might be a regulation green-white checkered, actually. And we're green. It is going to be a regulation green-white checkered as we have 2 laps to go. Moving up into 2nd here. Looking up to Reynolds. And we're going to take first, 1 lap to go. Reynolds is going to have a shot at our inside. If he can make it, no. He'll not. We're taking the final corner here in the lead. And we'll hold strong on the exit and come through to finish first in the B main, advancing to the A main. Starting in 21st. Right on. Here for the A main. Let's go ahead and hop into it. In the top left, once we get going, I'm going to have the leaderboard. Okay, we hit the tires for our first time this weekend. And we'll drop down to 24th. $18 laps remain. We're running in P20, fighting for that position with Reynolds and Brown. So now we take a look at our damage, and it's just a lot of damage all over. We have engine damage, but not radiator damage. I want to get a top 20 here if possible. I know it's going to be a bit of a struggle with all this damage. I mean, down to 66%. Put the leaderboard back up there. 14 laps to go. We're getting close to getting lapped. And even closer here, and he'll make it done. Reinbold takes the lead, or passes us and puts us a lap down, and then the caution comes out right after. So we're going to be a lap down on the restart. Dang it. And there's no way to make that back up.
Get ready, folks. Hold on to your seats. And we're back to racing.
I mean, 10 laps to go here. I mean, we're running through this field for the most part. Even with all this damage, we're running what would be 16th, but you know, we are a lap down. I don't know, something about being a lap down was semi-freeing. We're just able to go and run our race. Not worry about making up positions or worrying about who's in front of us for what position. And the competition hasn't really increased too much. Well, I'm not sure what the showcase spread out is or anything like that, so we might check that after today's video. We're going to spin Tim's. Oh, and hit the outside wall. Roll. And before the caution came out, Walker went a lap down. And do we drop back to the rear of the field for the restart? I believe we did. Interesting. Yeah, we did. Okay. That kind of sucks. So it is one lap longer here in the A main than it normally would be. So that's interesting to take note of. And we're doing 25% races, which means this would full-length races would be a 64-lap race instead of a 60-lap race. I don't know if this extra lap is going to do anything. Yeah, we finished 22nd there. Down a lap. The winner of your first race was Hayden Reinbold. And we're going to be 22nd in the season standings after our first race. That's pretty good. And we're going to keep an eye on Ruschenberg, who finished 11th. Oh, and a huge payout there. That's amazing, actually. We're making a lot more money than we were before. I'll cut back to you guys on the main menu. Okay, loaded in here on the main menu. And we don't have too much damage or anything that happened bad. Let's see if we have anything. Makes first appearance in the midget in the regionals. Finished 22nd there in our regional debut, and next episode we're heading to Sterling County. Let's go ahead and repair all this. Let's see here, we are on level 3. Let's see how expensive our next upgrade is. 38,000. Okay. Now I'll cut back to you guys. Or actually, no, we can just do it normally. No need to cut right now. We'll cut before we head to Street Stock Regionals. Let's go to Street Stock Local first. And once it loads in, no pressure. They're racing at Kokomo for the first race of the season. Let's go ahead and hire a driver. We'll hire this guy. Let's see what he can do here in Kokomo. He finished 29th. Huh. I mean, didn't even make the A main. That's disappointing. And next episode, they head to Grant Park. Let's repair all the parts from that. And see what level we're on upgrades here. We're heading to level 3. So let's go ahead and buy this. We're not going to be able to upgrade it quite yet. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going to be able to. We're going to be able to get level 1. Okay, that's excellent. Now, cut back to you guys once we're loaded up on regionals in the street stocks. Okay, loaded in here now on street stocks. We're headed to Fairbury Speedway to open our season in this one as well. We're going to actually look ahead at the schedule and see when our showcases are. Showcase at Kokomo, that's going to be fun. Showcase at Port Royal. Showcase at Kokomo. 2 showcases at Kokomo. It's crazy. And our season ends at Knoxville for another showcase. A lot of new sponsors will be available. Let's go ahead and load in here to Fairbury. And I'll cut back to you guys once we're there. Okay, loaded in here for practice at Fairbury. Or for the race, but practice first. Our goal time is at 15.323. And our record lap here is a 13.928. It's going to be a bit of a fun one in our last couple races running these colors, where hopefully we pick up a new sponsor. Hopefully soon also we get a run at some new tracks. That's always going to be fun. I understand that okay, we go out and beat our goal time by about a second there on the first lap. So we're still thinking we're running a midget, but we're not. I understand these seasons are going to be a little bit longer, but hopefully that means we'll have a chance to fight for something and be able to upgrade the car a lot more. And hopefully that also means once we go to down to a showcase in local races, we may be able to fight for something there. And we could also pick up some cool sponsorship on that car. Will we run it? Probably not. I mean, it's always good to have sponsorship. So we're setting pretty fast laps here with the new tire upgrades. Definitely don't hurt. Our best lap of the session was a 13.968, and we set our new fastest lap at the track to 13.898. And we're going to run one last lap after this one. And we're going to come through in practice once we cross this checkered flag. Our final lap is going to be a 14.728. Ooh.
Let's check out the leaderboard.
Beat it in all 8 laps. Our final lap was our slowest. But a 13.898 was our fastest. So we went under 14 seconds twice there. See what we can do in qualifying for our goals of 15.388 for 34th. We want to make the A main. Not only make the A main, but get a good run in it too. Hopefully stay away from those tires like we were able to, or like we were unable to in the midgets. Now firing off here. Oh, that was almost bad. So we start our first lap of qualifying. We're not going to run out to our marks like I wanted to here, but let's see what we can do. We crossed for a 14.006. Imagine what happened if I actually hit my marks. Oh, we struggled through that first corner too. It's going to be a slowdown on this second lap. But we qualified 12th. Welcome to regionals. We got nothing. They got nothing on us, I guess. Fans starting 3rd in Heat 4. Getting that inside lane. The chance here to make the qualifying dash. And really let them know we're not here just to play. We're here to compete. This is definitely a lot more driver reliant than it is car reliant, unlike midgets. Midgets, you could run a perfect race and still finish 20th just because your car isn't good. Here, you could have a really bad car and finish inside the top 10 easily. You could finish 5th with a really bad car and a ton of damage just because you are a good driver and you can hold back traffic. Looks like Thompson's going to be able to take off against us. We're going to be fighting here with Rollins to take 2nd place and make the qualifying dash. We go wide there, and he's going to be able to get a decent-sized gap on us. So we'll pop up the leaderboard in the top left corner. And with 2 laps left to go, it's going to be a fight to crawl back up there. 2.5 gap, we're not going to be able to do it. We're going to be able to solidify our ride to the A main. It looks like we're going to be starting in 12th. So we start and take the white flag here. Outside lane starting position definitely will not hurt. It's going to keep us from wanting to shoot it super far down inside. There we go. We finished 3rd. And we'll see what we can do here to start to make a name for ourselves across the region. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started in the A main. We're here. We're playing for blood. Starting from 12th, we're underway with There's a Familiar Name, and someone who was a bit of a rival is Cox. Sad to say, I don't think Wright or Young made it over, so we're going to have to go and race some showcases to remind them of their old buddy. We had to get out of our turn a bit there to avoid hitting the tire. So we're up to P8 already here. A couple laps into this one. Oh, and there's another familiar. Oh, we get into the outside wall there. A lot of damage to the front end, radiator, and a bit to the sidewall. Insurance is starting to go around. We're going to hit him. unable to escape him. So we're going to make the pass. Vaden Top. Really familiar name there. And someone who was a bit of an issue later into our season last year. So we'll get back into urines. You know what? He's annoying me. Oh, we slide up track. We're going to lose the position there to the other urines. What? Cam and Brandon. I don't like this. And now Rollins will take a position over us. And now Vaden Top is back. We are losing pace and fast. It doesn't help that we have engine damage too. We're going to shoot it down on the inside of Rollins and bump him up out of our lane. Ooh, we slide. We take aero damage. We're able to keep the front cleaner though. Oh, whoa, Wright is in the field. Screw you, buddy. Caution doesn't fly for that? What? Cox is in 11th. We dropped down to where we started in 12th. I know I said it was driver dependent, and that proves it. I was racing like crud, and now I'm running pretty bad as the leader's only a couple spots behind us. On track. 10 laps to go, sitting where we started in P12. We ran as high as P7, maybe P6. As we have a sizable gap over the cars behind us. And we're sort of just on our own little island here. And we'll have contact there to the inside tire. Taking more heavy damage. Going extra slow now. And the leader's going to be able to pass us on the front stretch. Yeah, there goes Tiernan. We'll wall him. If you're running on the outside, that's what's going to happen with all this damage. A P12 finish would be pretty good in our first regional race. I wanted to get a top 10. Definitely think we could if I wasn't a moron. I don't think we would have gone a lap down or even be a threat to if we didn't go and hit that inside tire. We're going to wall him again. No, we're able to get out of it. But we overslide ourselves into the corner. And almost took him there. He's at risk. He's making me angry. But we're going to finish a lap down. Just like we did in our first midget race. But no cautions in this one. Has definitely helped out Tierman. So he took the white flag there. We're going to be the first car to finish a lap down here in P12 as we round the final corner. Finishing behind Cox and Rollins. And there you go. First race, P12, and I forgot to get a screenshot. That sucks. There you go. Tierman is your winner. Let's see what all familiar names are in this field. Vaden Top, Cox. Brewster, maybe? Nah. Wright. Bobby Young is in the field. Let's go. They only make a little bit of money there. That's going to be enough to upgrade the tires the rest of the way, and I'll cut back to you guys on the main menu. Okay, loaded back here on the main menu. Bit of a disappointing performance, but if disappointing is P12, we are looking good. This next time we're going to be headed to Millstone Park, which is a new track. Let's go ahead and repair and upgrade parts. Here. And here. Let's see what the next purchase is going to be. Not what I wanted to hit. 22,000 compared to, what was it, 30 something? $38,000. Okay. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and come back next episode where we're going to be headed to Sterling County and Millstone Park. Thank y'all. Hope you have a good one. Goodbye.